Welcome back to some more Pikmin. Today, on day 4, I am going to be heading down into the Forest Navel for the first time. It's going to be a very busy day. There are a lot of things I want to get accomplished in here, and it is a step up in difficulty. There are some tough enemies in here, but it's going to be a lot of fun. Let's go and have some fun together. First thing I'm gonna do is grab some reds here. Let me get 50 of them. I'm gonna use 10 of these to start working on the gate over here. It's gonna take them a while with a low number of 10, but while they're working on that, I can go multitask and do other things. So let me take the other reds this way, and I will have them get started on building this bridge. Get everybody on there, great. And now I am going to take some yellows on a little bit of an adventure. I don't need that many. Let me just get 20 for now. Alright. I'm gonna bring them down here. And I want them to be able to grab some of these bomb rocks. As many as possible. Okay. Looks like I got the most that I can get. Now, again, the yellow Pikmin cannot swim, so I have to throw them up here, go around the water. It's a little bit of a detour, but it's really the only way to get the bomb rocks for now. I have found my #1 Ionium Jet. Unfortunately, this put out a slightly odoriferous exhaust, but it does propel me to escape velocity in an instant. The stench is a small price to pay for such performance. Those 10 reds are still working very hard. I haven't made much progress, but they got plenty of time still. Okay, so now let me get these guys. I don't want to be careful when you call them, because sometimes they'll run into the water while they're trying to get to you. Finally, I have them where I want them. Let me get just the bomb ones. And then this is going to be a super necessary shortcut here. So this gate takes 6. There you go, and I'm going to use the other 5 on this black gate. I'm not going to tear it down entirely with just the 5, but it's good to get started on it. Again, anytime you return here on a different day, the damage that you did to any rock gates remains, so... Alright, I'm gonna get the guys working on that little stick there. You can see they're gonna go towards a ship part. These Pikmin are long done with their bridge. Let me get them building the second one here. And here we have a bread bug. These guys are kind of annoying. They have a weird mechanic to them where they'll get small numbered pellets and try to bring them back to their burrow. But for now, let's meet the blue Pikmin in the blue onion. While that little sprout develops, I'm gonna tear down some of these pellet posies. Get a head start on it. It is a Pikmin of yet another color. Near this one's cheeks is what appears to be a set of gills. This trait suggests to me that this blue type of Pikmin can enter the water without any trouble whatsoever. There's only one way to find out. I will use A to hold one and press R to swap it out and issue it my commands. So yes, these Pikmin can enter the water as their color suggests. And of course the gills that they have. Let me get rid of some of these posies as well. So ideally I want that bread bug that I mentioned earlier to come and try to get one of these so I can fight it. Yeah, I don't see it coming, which is unfortunate. I was planning to do battle with it here. It's not gonna come, I might as well just grab these pellets. So the yellows brought back their first part. Excellent. Automatic gear. It has thin cracks running through it. I tried to fill them with dirt. I hope it will be alright. I have now recovered 7 out of 30 parts. If I can find just 5 more, I should be able to increase my ship's capabilities. Still no sign of that pesky bread bug. Alright, let me get that 5. Definitely want to work on swelling my number of blues. I have plenty of reds and yellows already stockpiled from the previous days, but now I need to raise my blue army. You wait for these last little sprouts here. I like the music in this level a lot. By the way, apparently this whole level is supposed to be underground. I know it's kind of odd, but I read that somewhere. Okay, now that I have the blue that can enter the water, I can have him carry back this jet here. I'll have them work on that. The gate was finally torn down by the initial 10 red Pikmin. Good stuff. And I got my yellows here. Let me put them back. Not gonna need any yellows for right now. There's the bread bug. I see him. Let me see if I can lure him over here by putting some pellets out. Yeah, here he comes. So you'll see he's going to... Ah, never mind. He didn't come up here. That scumbag. Ah, it's annoying. I'll have to figure out what to do from here. I wasn't planning for this. I was really planning to have already gotten rid of it. That's okay. You know what? Let me just... I'm gonna ignore him. Let them take that. There's the bread bug. I'm going to completely ignore him this time, and I'm going to muster my red army and start fighting some of the enemies here on the beach. So these guys are called fiery blowhogs, and they'll kind of blow your Pikmin away. It doesn't hurt them. It could get rid of their flowers though, which is a pain. And then sometimes it'll shoot out fire. However, the red Pikmin are completely resistant to fire, so as long as you're fighting them with red Pikmin, it's not very dangerous at all. So yeah, I do want to kind of clear a space here on the beach, so I want to use my red army to destroy all these fiery blowhogs, or as many of them as I can. That way I can make it safe for my other guys. Okay, so I got these little pellets here. I see the bread bug up top. I think it's finally time to do battle with it. Yeah, see, what it'll do is it'll grab a pellet, and then if you throw Pikmin at it, it'll start kind of wrestling it away. So you need at least 2 Pikmin. And then you can also kind of stomp on the bread bug as it's trying to battle. Now, what usually happens is the Pikmin will take this back to the onion with the bread bug on it, and the bread bug takes a massive amount of damage. So if you stomp on it at least once, when it gets back to the onion, it'll take enough damage to die. Number 1, Ionium Jet. If this is damaged, I'll be in dire straits. I will have to run a system check as soon as I can. I have now recovered 8 out of 30 parts. If I can find just 4 more, I should be able to increase my ship's capabilities. Excellent. Alright, so we got a little bit of a glitch here. Oh no! The bread... that's not normal. I don't know what happened there. But now I have... There he is. He's coming back. Been struggling with this bread bug this episode. Usually I'm able to get rid of him whenever I open up the blue onion. That's usually where I fight him, but luck was not on my side today. So let me just wait for him to grab that. And I'll just let those 2 red Pikmin take him to the onion, and that'll finish him off for sure. Let me keep doing battle here with these fiery blowhogs. They're a bit annoying, but they're fairly harmless. As you can see, they're all over this beach though, so it's very important to clear them out if you want to do anything else here with your yellow or your blue Pikmin. The good news is all these enemies that you defeat, they stay defeated if you come back here the following day. Now, enemies do respawn at variable rates, so if I come here and I wait like 3 days to come back, some of these enemies may have respawned. So it's important to keep that in mind. Now these enemies here, they're called Shearwigs. I like the top-down view to fight them because once they take enough damage, they kind of fly up into the air and you have to knock them down with a Pikmin. They're not so bad, but definitely the top-down view is very helpful for fighting them. Alright, there's another fiery blowhog here. I want to get rid of him because I want to start working on this bramble gate so that it's open for me whenever I come back. I don't know why these enemies always look like empty 2-liter bottles of soda to me. That's what it looks like to me, an empty 2-liter bottle of Coke. Alright, so I'll let the reds work on that gate, and then I am going to try and do some other work with my Pikmin. So that bread bug that the 2 red Pikmin drug back to the base, once you defeat it, it actually has a ship part in it. So you will see a ship part right there under the red onion. Thank goodness, my space float. This float is an absolute necessity for any pilot who lacks skill at swimming in space. Kind of strange. But let me use my blue Pikmin here to carry this back. Then let me pick some red Pikmin here. As you can see, I waited a long time to pick these, so some of these developed into buds. Alright, everybody working on this. Space float. An excellent swimmer like me has no need for something like this, but my motto is always be prepared. Really, it's just for emergencies. I have now recovered 9 out of 30 parts. If I can find just 3 more, I should be able to increase my ship's capabilities. Very good. I'm gonna go ahead and deposit all my reds. I just want to stick with my blues. I'm gonna have them start carrying back some things because I do want to swell their numbers. I've accomplished pretty much everything I want to accomplish this day. I just want to make sure my reds finish tearing down that gate. Otherwise, I'm gonna use the rest of my time to have my blues increase their army size. Get these little pellets here. Trying to think what else I could do today. I think I was able to be very efficient, so like I said, I've accomplished pretty much everything I wanted to. Let me deposit these reds, not gonna need them. I want to make sure everybody stays accounted for, so I know all my reds that are currently out are working on that bramble gate. And I know that all of my blues are working on carrying back the dead enemies, the fiery blowhogs, and some pellets, of course. They're a little slow, but that's okay. After I get a couple of these in, I should get a lot more blue Pikmin and can help clean up all this mess here. I love the little sounds that the Pikmin make. It's so funny. They're so well coordinated. Alright, come on. Get it up there. Very good. Yeah, it's so satisfying. I love watching all those seeds come out like that. Okay, let me start cleaning up these little things here. Let me just toss a bunch. There we go. Let me start picking some of these. It takes a while to pick them, so. Gonna start having some of these carry back more fiery blowhogs. Trying to time this so I can get as much stuff back as possible. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get everything back, but definitely gonna work on as much as I can. Yeah, I'm running out of time. It's alright, it's not the end of the world. There's one more body over by the gate where the Pikmin are tearing it down, the red ones. But yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna have time. I don't think I'll have time to carry this back, so I'm just gonna leave it. Not a huge deal. Gonna leave that pellet too. Let me try to get some of these guys fed here. I'm gonna make sure all Pikmin are under my control by the end of the day, or else they'll get left behind. I'm assuming those blue Pikmin made it back to their little base, so not worried about them. I'm gonna deposit all the reds. I know I say this every time, but it's not necessary to deposit them. It's just something I kind of like to do. I think it's fun. So yeah, I got a bunch of seed Pikmin there. I got everybody under my control. Not a big deal. 4 days since impact. Deep in the cave I discovered in the forest, I encountered blue Pikmin. These blue fellows have something resembling gills on their cheeks, and they appear to be amphibious, surviving both water and on land. The wonders of nature never cease to stun me, even in this alien land. So there we go. We got 78 new Pikmin today for a total of 382, and we lost none in battle, left none behind as always. 151 red Pikmin, 161 yellow, 40 blue. We have 9 ship parts with 21 remaining and 26 days remaining. So that's going to do it for this episode. I hope you're having fun. I'm really enjoying playing through Pikmin, and in the next episode, I'm going to continue exploring. I'm going to continue raising my army of Pikmin. I'm going to get more ship parts. It's going to be a great time. If you're enjoying the content, leaving a like on the video means a lot to me. It helps to bring the video out to more people. Subscribe to the channel as well, and I'll see you next time.
Thanks for stopping by the Renaissance Gaming Monastery. I hope you join our community on Discord and Twitter. These videos are produced with a lot of hard work and love. If you think they're worth $1, I'd be grateful for your contribution. You can send a thanks donation or become a member on YouTube. You can also support through PayPal, Patreon, or even with cryptocurrency. All links are in the description. See you on the next video.